I found a way to cheese Phasmophobia for easy money and experience, and it works even if you're a horror game wimp like me.
Okay.
I mean, why should I face my fears if I can just outsmart the game with custom settings instead? So despite my complete lack of game knowledge, I'm going to beat Phasmophobia with a 5 times difficulty multiplier without taking any risk at all. Okay, maybe just a tiny risk, but he probably won't show up, so it's fine. My goal for this method was for it to be extremely repeatable, stress-free, and require virtually no brain power to accomplish. I also wanted to get as high of a multiplier as possible without knowing anything about the different ghosts' quirks. The only essential item for my strategy is sanity pills, and I could make it by with just 1 or 2, but I'm a coward, so I'ma bring 4. To complete side objectives, I'll bring some extra gear, and if I die, I'll lose all the gear I bring, but I'm not worried because I'll be completely safe the entire time unless that one ghost shows up. I'm playing Tanglewood Drive because it's the map in the tutorial and has a simple layout. Let's get started. For my first attempt, I decided to play it safe and keep it simple. I go ahead and check out my side objectives. You gain extra money if you complete these, so I'll do the easy ones if I can. But then I go grab a camera, 2 crucifixes, and head out. The crucifixes prevent the ghost from initiating a hunt, and the only time the ghost can kill is during a hunt, so the crucifixes keep me safe. Now I need to find the ghost's favorite room so I can start collecting evidence, so that's why I go down the hallway to the haunted mirror. The custom settings that I use guarantee that the haunted mirror spawns every time, and a glimpse of it tells me exactly which room the ghost is spending most of its time in, and that is the nursery over here. So I go ahead and just start setting up my evidence collection stuff there. I have the crucifixes covering pretty much this entire area, so the ghost can't spawn a hunt in this room or pretty much anywhere down the hallway. So I'm pretty much already safe from any attacks that the ghost could have had on me. And that's if it even got a chance to attack. But the ghost can't even attack unless your sanity level gets too low, and that's where the sanity pills are going to come in. But I don't need to take one yet, so I just grab some more evidence collection stuff and head over to the room to set it all up. This first one is a dots projector. Sometimes you can see a little image of the ghost running across it. Then I've got the spirit box. He's answering all the questions on the spirit box. So what you do is you go and you mark spirit box off in evidence, and it rules out a bunch of different ghost types that don't respond to the spirit box. Now it's time to take some sanity pills. Most ghosts can't initiate a hunt if my sanity is above 50%, and I think only one ghost, the demon, can initiate a hunt if my sanity is above 70%. Feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm wrong on that. The demon doesn't respond to spirit boxes, so I'm completely safe for the rest of this playthrough. It's literally impossible for me to die. With that in mind, all I need to do is find 2 more pieces of evidence, and I'm done here. And the UV light just found fingerprints on the window. There's no more risk inside the house anymore, so I might as well complete some secondary objectives for extra money, because all 3 of them look pretty easy. I can set up motion detectors near the ghost's favorite room to complete one objective. I can put a lit candle in the room to complete another. Eventually, the ghost will blow out the candle and walk through the sensor. It's just a matter of time. I can make some more money by just taking some pictures of ghost interactions, so I'm just gonna dump salt all over the ground and take pictures anytime he steps in some of the salt. Back in the van, I watched the camera to see if I could catch my last piece of evidence, and I saw the pen scribbling furiously in the ghost writing book, which means this ghost is a poltergeist. I checked the board, and the poltergeist had already blown out the candle and walked through my motion sensor, so the last objective is to cleanse the area with a smudge stick. But first I'm just gonna dump more salt all over the place so I can just get some easy pictures. Armed with a camera, I headed into the house to earn a few extra bucks snapping photos. After I got a few photos, I went looking for the bone evidence and luckily found it almost immediately. The last thing I did was smudge the ghost's favorite room to complete the final objective, and I packed it up and left. My strategy had worked perfectly, and I was filled with an overwhelming amount of confidence. But I found a quote by the author Joe R. Lansdale a little bit later on that says, "Overconfidence is the way to give your soul to the devil an inch at a time." I wish I'd found the quote before making this video. It could have prevented what was about to happen. Alright, just like last time, I'm going to grab the mirror, figure out the favorite room. Okay, We're in the favorite room already. We just have to set this camera up, and I'll pop these sanity pills so I'm safe. Go get some more supplies. Alright, so I put everything right by the front door because I don't think the timer starts until you open the door, and I want to see if I can get a really, really fast time on completing this. And so I'm going to try and do hopefully all the secondary objectives and find the bone and get out of the house in like maybe like 3 or 4 minutes. I don't know if that's realistic, but that's what I'm going for. So I've got everything by the door so I can just really quickly transport it over and collect all the evidence that I need. So we'll just throw this down and look for fingerprints. I don't think he's touched anything yet, but I'll look for some fingerprints anyways. And oh, there's the bone on the ground. Oh, fun quote on the wall. I still want to get as much money as I can from this, so I'm going to lay some salt down and I'm going to take photos of the haunted mirror. Now I'm going to take a photo of the bone and then pick it up and collect the rest of the evidence. Ah! What? Why? Oh, it's a demon. It's a demon. Oh, the demon. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. He used his ability, and he did a 2-second hunt that he started on top of me. Oh my gosh. Okay, the demon's the only ghost that has an ability that lets it hunt above if I'm above 70% sanity. Oh my gosh.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
After letting my heart rate return to normal, I decided to try one more speedrun attempt. Same strategy, I used the mirror to find the ghost's favorite room, then got to work setting up evidence collection. I spent the extra time bringing a crucifix with me this time to stop the demon from slaughtering me again, but an answer on the spirit box quickly ruled out the possibility of another demon. I saw my character's breath during an exhale, which allows me to mark freezing temperatures as evidence, and I saw a ghost orb on the night vision camera, which makes this ghost an I can't pronounce that. I set up salt and snapped a bunch of pictures before going to look for the bone evidence. Oh, there it is. Okay, snap a picture. Oh my goodness. I set up a lit candle for the ghost to blow out, and I smudged him before taking a few final photos with my second camera. I was in a weird mood still after the demon attack, and I was in a hurry to leave, and snapped a bunch of nonsense photos before packing up and heading out. Beautiful. Alright, let's get out of here, maybe convince somebody to buy my plant photo. Alright, here's the money that I made. 325, that's pretty good. Let's see how long. That's in 6 minutes. That's really not bad, especially since I'm very bad at this game. This isn't going to be a horror game channel, so don't subscribe if that's what you're interested in. I'm just going to shoot some hoops for a while. The exact custom game settings I used are at the end of the video if you want to cheese the ghost yourself. Just remember that I'm not responsible for your increased heart rate if a demon slaughters you. Always wear protection, bring a crucifix. Bye!